knockdown. You have 5 seconds to finish it at the discretion of the referee. No grappling, no submissions. Elbows and back fists are allowed in the dirty boxing ring. And you're going to be seeing some sensational highlights. If it's anything like our feature prelim just was, don't blink, because you're going to see some incredible stuff here tonight. We're getting set. We're all set for it here. Brendan Tobin alongside Frank Mir and Jason Anik, here to bring you a night of action with DBX 6. And here we go, getting set for our first fight on the main card, the Cobra. Miloš Janicić from Montenegro getting set to take on the wild man, Taylor Burley, at 165 pounds. Miloš Janicić been sensational in his 2 appearances in the dirty boxing ring. But Taylor Burley feels game to make the upset here tonight, Jason.
Yeah, Taylor Burley, the wild man, you know, probably knows exactly what he's getting into, you know. He's a mixed martial artist in his own right, has a real good head on his shoulders, is an active competitor. The whole main card is absolutely stacked.
What separates me from other fighters is I'm willing to die in the ring. I'm born for this.
The things that have gotten me into this position today is just the constant battle of my own demons. I was looking for a lot of answers in the wrong places.
Since my first DBX fight, it's been like about 1 year. I improve in every area, especially striking. I'm more sharp, more quick.
What separates me, I think, is my faith. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light.
My mentality for every fight is just to come and win. A win is a must.
I said yes to this fight because there's never been a fight I've said no to.
I see myself winning this fight by a first round KO or maybe a second round KO. But it's gonna be a finish.
I see myself winning this fight through pure tenacity.
Honestly, I don't see he can do anything to stop me because I just think I'm levels above.
I really hope you're not looking past me. You're a seasoned guy. You're gonna be my toughest opponent yet. I will surprise you.
To get where I am today, I gave my everything into this sport. I went all in. Let's see who's better in that ring.
Garcia, but he's got a tall task at hand because the wild man's gonna have to tame a Cobra.
Montenegro, stand up for your boy, Miloš Janicić, making his awaited return to dirty boxing. Big smile on his face. 2-0 in the D ring. Perhaps as gifted a martial artist as we've had in this promotion. 19-3 as a pro MMA fighter, all 19 wins by finish. Competed in the main event in his home country back in December against Alex Oliveira, a name you know well, Cowboy Oliveira from the UFC. Finished him in under 2 minutes, round 1 with punches. Had a really interesting point though about this fight. There is pressure. He says wins don't do too much for me these days. A loss would be crushing. So as he builds his career, whether it's dirty boxing, gold, or a UFC career, there is pressure on this gifted athlete.
Yeah, he mentioned the idea of maybe moving over to South Florida and getting one of the big camps over here because he feels like that's what's going to take his career to the next level, even though he has lost. It's not easy for him to find a coaching fit because he feels so comfortable with what he's done in his career already. But we're excited to see him. He's got some Serbian fans here as well. All the Balkans over here, ready to root on the Cobra. As you see our tail on the tape, Milos Janicic, 28 years old, stands 5'11", weighing at 165.4 pounds with a 70-inch reach. He's 2-0 in the dirty boxing ring with a KO. Taylor Burley, 31 years old, 5'10", weighing at 164.8 pounds. He's got that 4-inch reach advantage, 74-inch reach, and this is his dirty boxing debut. Let's kick off the main card and set it up to Michael Hansen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome once again to the James L. Knight Center here in Miami, Florida for DBX6, Perez versus Garcia. And now, this fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the dirty boxing 165-pound division. This bout is sponsored by Timepiece Trading. And after the bell, your referee in charge is Samuel Burgos. And now introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing white trunks, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Officially weighing in at 164.8 pounds. And coming in tonight, making his dirty boxing debut. Fighting out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, the Wild Man, Taylor Burley. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing black trunks, he stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He stepped on the scale and officially weighed 165.4 pounds. And he steps through the ropes tonight with a DBX record of 2 wins and no losses. And he is fighting out of Podgorica, Montenegro, Miloš, Cobra, Janičić.
Come on in. Red, come on in. All right, gentlemen. Get the instruction on the back. Obey my command. Protect yourself at all times. Right here is good. Right here is good. Touch him. Come out of the belt.
You can hear the reaction in the stands here for the Cobra, Milos Janicic. Taylor Burley trying to send him home upset.
At the bell, gentlemen. Time.
And round 1 is underway here on our main card, a DBX6. Milos Janicic in the black trunks, Taylor Burley in the white. All right, lands up top for Burley, but then some elbows to retaliate from Miloš.
Janicic made his dirty boxing debut last June, 8 months after ACL surgery. Did get fight of the night.
He sends Burley back into the ropes, and there's an elbow follow-up. He's getting behind the head, and it looks like Sam Burgos is stepping in. Milos Janicic, the Cobra, strikes and finishes off Taylor Burley in round 1.
I understand that. He was taking strikes that were devastating downward elbows, and he was doing nothing to intelligently defend it. That's why the referee came in there and stopped it.
Fair.
This man continues to dazzle every time he steps in the dirty boxing ring. Milos Janicic did not disappoint his fans coming here to see him tonight in Miami, Florida. The 2 embrace afterwards, and here we can see
Stiff jab, that right hand right down the middle afterwards. Hammer fist uppercut. really changing angles and finding holes, and then those elbows, devastating shots.
What a show starter there by Milos Janičić to our main card. And it was just too much for Burley.
Now, Burley would have been better off if he would have taken a knee at that moment and just accepted the knockdown. By standing there and taking those shots and not being able to defend himself. That's why the referee stepped in, because worried that he was going to take one real bad shot.
Sam Burgos, as seasoned as it gets refereeing in the dirty boxing ring, but Milos Janičić put in another one on the record, and you got to wonder for him what the future holds, but so far it looked dazzling in his dirty boxing career. Very impressive. See his corner there, embrace him afterwards. And all the Balkan fans very excited for him. We'll send it up to Michael Hansen to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Samuel Burgos stepped in and waves off the fight. The official time, 44 seconds of round number 1 for your winner by TKO, Miloš Cobra Janičić.